Happy Haskell Day. A little bit of a preview there. Fun fact, they'll play Born to Run as the horses are getting onto the track, similar to how they do New York for the Belmont, and my old Kentucky home at Churchill for the Derby. So it's the grade one. It's the big race in New Jersey. So we got some bets here for you. Brian's going to lead us through the pick four. So we see a 4-leg parlay ending in the Haskell. We'll kind of go through who we like there. Shocker. I fucking love journalism, so we're going to ride with him. And then Nick's going to close it out with the grade one at Saratoga today, which is the CCA Oaks, which is for 3-year-old girls. So huge race there. 2-year-old female champion back in action there. So Brian, why don't you punch us through the pick four here?
Yeah, we'll kick it off with race 9. It's going to be an exciting one, 5.5 on the turf. So turf sprints are always exciting. You're not too sure who's going to really pull away there. This one, I think there's going to be two pretty head-on money favorites in the 6 and the 7. I mean, if you look at the race, they're the two that have raced on the turf, dominated the turf. So we'll include them, and then we'll include a couple more long money shots that I think have a chance of winning. The one is probably going to be the best value, I think, for us between value and chance of winning. It's his first time out on the grass, so we'll see how he takes to that. But he's coming out of the post, pretty early speed. So if he could get out in front of the horses collapsing down, could be good. And then in the middle of the field, we got the 4 and the 5 that are both longer shots, but they have that same pedal to the metal attitude out of the gate. So if they could get ahead and hold the lead, I think that would be best for us. But all in all, I think the 6 and the 7, if you were looking to single, right now we're playing a $60 ticket, which might be a little pricey. If you want to get it down to, I don't know, probably $12, you could single out the 6 or the 7, whichever one you like more. The 6, I'm not even going to attempt to say this name. That's a lie. I am. Isvanguvi. Yeah.
I feel like you're in Hawaii for a while, so you should be able to pronounce some of these weird, just 10 million vowels in a word.
Lots of G's, lots of U's.
The Senator is much easier to pronounce.
Yeah, it's been over in Europe for a minute, but then has been in America stateside for, it looks like, about a year now. So I think that's obviously a huge contender. I'd probably choose the 6 over the 7, nothing better. But I mean, that's up to you guys if you want to single it out. Then moving on to race 10, we have 3 horses picked out here, the 1, the 5, and the 8. The 1, if you look at them, candid. I gotta fucking read more books. The 1 is just, I mean,
Candied?
the record. Candied?
Candied.
Whatever.
Daughter of Candy Ride.
Well, I'm more about fucking sounding it out. They shouldn't make it so confusing. That's on them. But back to the facts here. Phonetically on paper, it's candid. And then a little to the right on the PT sheet, you can see that this horse has ran in 11 races. Came in first 4 times, second twice, third, fourth. So it's just a proven competitor, proven winner. Hard to keep them off the ticket. Then we'll go into the 5, Dorth Vader. Pronounce that one correctly.
There you go.
Finally, a layup here. Looking down, I mean, once again, always a competitor and has only been getting better in this win streak he's been on.
Okay,
dude.
We're
on a roll there. We're out. You don't assume, okay? You haven't talked to the horse. I haven't talked to the horse. We don't know what they identify as. But is on a 3-race win streak and is just getting better in form. Expect that to continue. No, one race.
Yeah, I gotta say.
I was looking at the wrong horse
Four.
there. Still pretty early. I've been up since 4:30.
Grinding. She's a
No,
serious horse. Daughter of Gervin, who has moved from Florida to Kentucky because he had such a hot start to his stallion career. Um, she's obviously her last race was super impressive at Saratoga. You wonder how much of that was because of the slop. But I mean, she's been right there with the who's who of this division for a while now.
perfect. I
Oh, she.
also talked myself into the four this race, so when I bet it, I'm going to throw on it.
The local winner. All right, and then the last one we have in there is 8 Power Squeeze.
Yeah,
She's
not too much to go off there. I mean, once again, pretty big competitor.
She tried against the boys at the Pegasus World Cup, which was really interesting. So they clearly think a lot of her. So she's been right there. She's beaten Candy before.
Yeah.
She's, she's right there in that division too.
Alabama winner last year.
Oh yeah.
And race 11, a mile and 3/8 on the turf. We are more not so betting the winner in this race since we have a majority of the field. We have 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 8, or 10, and 6. This one, we're pretty much just betting that none of the long shots come out and pull a Hail Mary victory. So as long as the 2, 8, 11, or 12 don't win this race, we'll be sitting pretty here. I mean, pretty wide open. I think anyone can win that race. That's why we have 80% of the field in this ticket.
The
And
two
then
scares
we're
me. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of at the two.
okay. We could have the two. I mean, I don't. What's it gonna rate it like another $8?
I'll do the math while you intro Haskell here.
Okay, and then we're going on to the big race of the day, Jersey's Super Bowl, since none of the football teams can seem to do that. The Haskell, some people call it the unofficial fourth crown of the Triple Crown. I call it the official fourth crown of the Triple Crown. But should be a good race. I mean, we're looking like it's going to be pristine weather down the Jersey Shore. I mean, Matt, I'll let you go into it more in depth. I think it's a one horse race. We've been on this horse all year. Hasn't
Journalism
really.
has been my favorite horse in trading since probably Epicenter, probably Flightline. I think just a warrior. Watches Preakness if you need any tips on that. Horses that could scare me if journalism shows up with not even his A+ races, A race, he beats this field. He's that good. We have to wonder. Okay, he's long campaign. He's a warrior horse, but at some point, will they find a chink in his armor? Horses that could find a chink in his armor, I think, could be Burnham Square, Gosker, or goal oriented. None of those are a surprise based on morning lines. The Baffert horse on the outside, goal oriented, lost to journalism in the Preakness, but May full, so they're all 3 years old because they were born in that calendar year. So obviously, if you're born later, you're kind of more developing. So there's a lot of hype around goal oriented's recent workouts. Gosker obviously ran a very credible second to journalism last out, but journalism almost fell over in the Preakness. So could he turn the tides? Then Burnham Square coming off the Florida circuit has shown to be a very, very, very good horse. He was running against, I think Goldstream has a bias towards speed. So does Monmouth. So last race in the Matt win, him being close to the pace, I think kind of showed another dimension to him as well. So personally, I'm going to be hammering a journalism over Burnham Square Exacta. So that is 2/4. No box, ice cold.
Damn, calling your shot there. I think the 7 Kentucky Outlaw, if he has like his dream ride, could maybe pull it out. But yeah, I think it's a one horse race. I think it's going to be a close race for second, probably with Burnham Square and I don't know, goal oriented, Baffert, Rat, whatever you may think of him. Shipping East, don't love him shipping East. Hasn't really proven it to me this year. I will put an asterisk next to that. and I am very biased, so I may only remember the horses that ship east that he hasn't won, and just I'll forget if he has one.
He used to be
That's
on
my
edge.
take
Now
on
he's
him.
not.
I mean,
I
his
think like
numbers in the
now he's
Haskell
not.
used to be
Oh,
insane.
Yeah.
so you're saying after all the drug allegations came down, his performance seemed to decline?
Yeah, all alleged, but yeah, now there's a lot more strict testing standards. His numbers have gone down. Let's just put it that way. All right, Nick. Any closing thoughts on Haskell? Then lead us into the big grade one, the Spa today.
Yeah, I might have missed it when I lost volume there for a little bit, but it's like the race is kind of divided into two separate four-horse fields. It's like you got four horses that make some sense, obviously, with the journalism, goal-oriented, Walsh's horse, and then Burnham Square, and then the 1735 kind of seemed like a little bit of a step below. So I agree, Matt. I mean, journalism on top, and then kind of pick who you want there in the second spot. I'll probably go with goal-oriented. Just respect Baffert. Preakness race for him wasn't the best, but he's been working pretty good out west, coming back over here. So I'll probably play 2-8 cold. Then over to Saratoga. We have the Grade 1 Coaching Club America Oaks today for 3-year-old females, 3-year-old fillies. The return of the 2-year-old champ Immersive for Brad Cox and Manny Franco. Pretty good field. Here we have the winner of the Acorn last time with Lacara for Mark Cassie. Personally, I think the one Immersive is going to get back to her form from last year. They brought her back at Churchill Downs about a month ago. And I don't think that those connections are really trying, not that they weren't trying to win that race, but that wasn't their main goal here. Bringing back the 2-year-old champ, I think the grade ones at Saratoga and everything else for the rest of the year is what they're really trying to win. Obviously, the same connections have Good Cheer as well, who won the Kentucky Oaks. But I think today's a big day for Immersive here, the one horse.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think it's a 3-horse race. You have the 1, 4, and the 6 there that all make a ton of sense. But I agree. I think Immersive is gonna be tough to beat in this spot. Any closing thoughts for us here, Brian?
No, just sad that the Haskells this week. I mean, I'll be in Jersey next week.
I wish I was there too.
Kind of sad missing it out. We have Shaken Loose running tomorrow, so that could have been a super fun weekend for the boys down there.
It would have been unreal. Should get the dub tomorrow. All right, so to recap, journalism. Everybody loves journalism. In the Haskell, CCA Oaks, looks like we're on Immersive, so we're eating a little bit of chalk there. But in terms of our wagering strategy, I like journalism over Burnham Square, so 2 over 4 in the Haskell. Nick likes the 2 over the 8, so journalism over the Baffert. Brian, any exacta or bet?
I'll go with Gasper.
Oscar, all right,
We'll just
2
cover
over
our
the
bases.
All right, so pick journalism over top, and then throw a dart at one of those 3 numbers, and hopefully we'll all cash. And then as far as it goes for the pick 4, so the 4-leg parlay, and if you're betting Monmouth and you want specific picks, text any of us. We're looking at the cards. So race 9, we have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Race 10, we have 1, 5, 8. Race 11, we're adding the 2, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. And then race 12, the Haskell, we are singling journalism. So 50-cent pick 4, that will cost you $67.50. Brian explained how you would make that skinnier by basically cutting off some horses in the first leg. But we want to wish everybody a good luck. Shoot us some texts. I'll be hammering bets all day. It's a great day of racing. Del Mar out in California is running too. So right now, like, sports are at a bit of a pause besides, like, obviously you have the golf on and baseball, but this right now is prime time horse racing season. So lock in. Good luck, everybody.